What's up, guys? Today I wanted to work on creating a modal in React. I actually haven't seen a lot of these videos, so that's kind of the reason why I want to make this. I'm going to start this project with Create React App. Right here you can actually go to the React site and see it. So you can use npx, npm, yarn. It doesn't matter. I mean, there's different ways to install it, but I'm using npx. So you can name this anything. Now, when that's finally done, I'm going to be using Sass for styles. In order to use Sass, I'm going to have to install node Sass. And the I is just basically install. It's just a shorter way to do it. This will just compile our CSS. Okay, now once that's done, it's going to clear it. And I'm just going to open the folder. Now we have our React app. Okay, cool. So you can just delete that. Now, what I'm going to create is a container and the presentational component for this modal. The modal container is just going to hold all the logic. So I'll show you in a minute. Containers and components. Containers. We're going to title this. Actually, let's name this better. Container. Now, I'm going to be using a snippet, which is React arrow function component export. And if you press tab, which this needs to be capital for it to know it's a component. To get started with this, we're going to need state for functional components. I'm going to be using hooks. And use state. So this is what our state is going to be called. We're going to call it show modal. What we want the initial value of show modal to be is false. So this is going to be the toggle for the modal to switch on and off. So now what we're going to do is we're going to have a function to toggle the modal. So I'll be using arrow functions to do this. Now basically here to toggle it off and on, I'm going to do set show modal is going to be the opposite of what show modal is. Now this is just a logical not operator. Basically it's just going to set it to what the opposite of show modal is, so that'd be true. So in here, I'm just going ahead and put the cookie modal. This will be the presentational component. So this is where we're going to pass in those functions as props. So we're going to call the other one close modal. Now this is confusing. It'll make more sense when you actually see the modal. Does it pop up? For this part, I'm going to put an if statement. So if, actually I'm going to pass in a parameter, just event, I'm going to put E. So if E dot target dot ID equals modal. I want to toggle modal. Let's go ahead. And so now what we have is we have a toggle. We have the two functions we need, the state that we did in the container. Now we need the presentational component, which is the modal itself. Just going to add them here, which was toggle modal. Okay. Now before I want to jump on this component on our container, for this to show up, actually, let's just put some dummy text so we can see it. So for this to show up, what I want to do is get rid of these divs. I want to do if show modal is true. So this is saying if show modal is true, then I want to show the cookie modal. Oh, we need a React fragment. To look at this, I'm just going to do npm start to run this local server. So now I'm going to add the container. So the modal is not going to show right now because right now it's false. So if we put this to true, then it'll show. So right now we just want false. We don't want it to show up. We want it to show up when it's true. So a pop-up. First, I'm going to get this set up, the modal component. So for this component, I want to have, I'm going to put this in a side tag. The side tag is basically because the modal isn't really the main content. I would say it's side content. So to follow SEO rules, I'm putting a side tag. And this will be the modal wrapper. So that's the background, right? So we want the middle, the content, and that will be in its own div with the class name of, call it modal inner. Now in here, I'm just going to put a heading. Then a paragraph tag. For the side tag, what we want is a way for the user to click off of the inner component to close it. Or we want the user to close it with the X button, which we haven't created yet, so I'll just put it here. Now we want to have an on click for the X. and for the side, which is that shaded background. For the X, close modal. For now, let's just stick with the X modal and watch this. So I've already have the styles with me, so we have to go through that. Now here I'm going to paste it all. Now I can explain first. Forgot to put the class name as close. Okay, a really crappy version with it leaking. Okay. But as a modal, probably make this look a little bit better. Okay, that's a little bit better. Now, here's our amazing modal. Cool. Oh, I meant to put, this one's supposed to be toggle model. You close it, it'll disappear. So that works. But for the side, say we wanted to have an on click, and we use toggle modal as well, because toggle modal is this function is just setting the opposite of what it is. So if we want to click out, it doesn't do it. It only works if we click that modal itself. So to fix this, that's why I created this function, close modal. And that's why it works, because the target over here on close modal, we have target right here. And so the event E is the tag, is the side tag. And that's part of on click, where if you have a function for the click event, it gives you this event. And so it gives you this object. That's how I'm able to access the target.id. I put target.id equals modal. So here I need to put ID of modal. So now that means it will only close if the modal ID is being clicked. So only if the side tag's being clicked. Now it won't work here, but if we go here, oh wait, what's going on? Close modal. Close modal. Okay, yeah, I forgot to, for the on click, I forgot to give it the event object. So now if we click out, okay, because I know the problem now. I put in the wrong class name. So it should be modal that was working, just the style was not right. So now, here we go. Now if you click out, it works. So doing that, and now we have a working modal. But now, what we want is, instead of doing what people have done, where you click a button, and then a modal pops up. But what I want is to pop up at a given time. And what I'm going to use is set timeout. So if we go back to our container, what I'm going to do is go up here, and for set timeout, to make sure that no side effects happen, what we can do with functional components is use a hook called useEffect. So I have useEffect. Now it's going to take a callback function as a parameter. Now I'm going to assign a variable to the set timeout. I'm going to call it timer. Take in two parameters as well. Set timeout will take in callback function and the time that I want this function to initialize. So what I want to happen here is to set show modal the opposite of this element. It's show modal. And I want this to happen at 6,000 milliseconds because set time only takes milliseconds. So after 6 seconds, and then after that, I want to clean up the useEffect. So after we set it up, I want to clear it. I want to unmount so that we return Now, what will happen is the useEffect will now open after 6 seconds. Boom. Click it out. Cool. Now it's going to happen again. 6 seconds. It's going to pop up again. So in order to prevent that from happening, it keeps re-rendering. useEffect has a second argument. And this I'm going to use brackets, just like this. So this is always a safe route to having these brackets. Modal pops up. Cool. Now clear it and it won't pop up. Wait, what the fuck? Okay, and I just figured out why it was messing up because I forgot to set this back to false. Should not pop up anymore. Okay, good, it worked. So now we have a working modal that pops up at a given time. So yeah, this is a simple React modal. If you guys want to add like a transition to it, you can do that in CSS just to fade in, fade out. And yeah, so there's a basic functionalities of creating a modal in React. So if you guys want to see more, you could just put in the comments, you know, if any feedback or any questions, you know, that'd be great. I'm going to try to do more tutorials, videos like this. So if you want to see more, you can subscribe. Yeah, thanks guys. Peace.